Adaku and her stinginess. Like, how can you be living under someone's rules and be wanting to do a wardrobe? And it's not as if you are living there forever. You are living there for a period of time. And also, I like the way Eliza is approaching the issue. She's using correct tactics for him. Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Movies. Today I'm back with Jenifa on Lockdown, one of our favorite YouTube series, and I'm reviewing the episode 5 and some expectations for the episode 6. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and more updates. In the start of the video, we saw Adaku washing and saying hi to all the neighbors. We know how she can pretend, her hypocritic attitude, saying hi, hello, washing for Eliza and all that. All this we know is packaging. She just wants to do that to gain favor. Leaving that scene, going to Jenifa's scene where she's going to do her regular donations and sharing food stuff for people because it was in COVID era, and that's a very good thing to do. During COVID, Charlie, things were very tough. Even now, things are still very tough. So if you have the means to help someone, please do well too, because eventually this world, you are going to leave it behind. So yeah, Jenifa was waiting for her usual accompany, that's Timini. But Timini was shaking on the bed. As soon as I saw Timini shaking, I said, no, this is fake. No, this be fake. This be serious fake. But he was doing it so well. It got to a time I almost believed he was really ill. But my instinct tells me no, he's faking. Until finally he proved he's faking from the expression he made when Jenifa and Eliza left the room. He made a certain facial expression. If you notice that, I saw that Timini is faking. But Timini, what is your problem? You have a girlfriend who loves you so much and you love her too. So why suddenly you are feeling insecure? Suddenly you are acting so weird. There's lockdown. It's not as if you are going to your girlfriend because you want to have sex with her or something, or because you want to have an affection. You are just going to her to see if she's cheating or not. Isn't it a whole stress to yourself? Timini, isn't it a whole stress to yourself? I'm happy he went through this. This is a lesson for him to learn a lot from it. Now back on Adaku's scene, you've been given food. You're saying the food is not enough. Hey, that's how come people really think twice when they want to do good to people. You've been given food. Someone who came to cry that my neighbor and this, I've not paid my rent, I've not paid my bills and all this and this. And then a good Samaritan accepts you into her home. She gives you food. You wake up at dawn to go and dish more and say you are hungry when you are not contributing a penny to the house. I like how Eliza is dealing with it. She's going to hire a carpenter. She's not going to fight any giddy fight or any serious fight with you. She's just going to play her moves accordingly. So first of all, she hires a carpenter to lock everything. Now if you see the food, you can't take it, dish it, because there's no ladle or there's no spoon to dish it. Eliza, you are the correct one to deal with Adaku. You know. That's why they're saying that there are some people in life, you don't need to fight with them. You just have to be tactical. You just have to know how you do your things so that they don't cross your path. Jenifa Foundation is doing sharing, and sometimes I used to disagree with people who post on social media when they help others. So I give you something, I post that I'm donating this to this and this, and I used to disagree with them. I'll be like, if you want to do it, why don't you do it in secret? Do you have to let everyone hear about it? So that's what I used to say. But I now have a better understanding that this also encourages others to give. Yes, such acts like this encourages others to give. So I accept that when you are these days, social media, people are convinced by what they see. So when you are giving and you want people to be touched by it and also give, you have to share it on social media. And we know how Jenifa is. She's blessed with money, so she also gives back to society, because it's society that gives to her indirectly. If society doesn't support her, she won't be where she is. So she also gives back to society. Now going back to the story of the sisters, the greedy one and the selfless one. So you go and buy so many food stuff. I was even thinking she's storing it for them to eat. No, she wants to sell them at a higher price. Like, are you serious? Hey, this COVID really opened our eyes. So we saw the real human attitude. We saw the real humanitarian attitude. I'll use humanitarian because I'm just being sarcastic. You buy food stuff when there are others who are in need of it, and not because you are in need of it, because you want to make a double profit. Like, and funny enough, this life is so fair that when you use dubious means to make it, it will just hit you in the face when you least expect. Honestly, it will just hit you in the face when you least expect. So people with that attitude should just know that eventually it will hit them in their face. Back at the medical scene where the people are taking care of the sick, and we are all in COVID era, but suddenly a colleague of yours buys a new phone. We are not saying that you cannot get your own gadgets at your own expenses, maybe your salary and all that. But in an era where there's money is locked, COVID, money wasn't going, neither was money coming. So where did you get money from to buy a new phone? Me, I would really be suspicious. Well, and we are doing the same work. We know how much we are earning every month, and we haven't earned our salary in quite a while. But you use your money to buy a phone. Looking at the others on the other side, too, you have to plan your moves. If you're going to use dubious means to make money, why do you have to suddenly lavish it all around you? Why do you have to suddenly show off all around you? You have to do it in such a way that it wouldn't be noticed. Yes, that's the plan. Do it in such a way that it wouldn't be noticed. Now, on the scene of the sugar daddy and his newfound love. Oh, when I was watching this, I was sad because the governmental so is something that is really, really going on. It's happening live in our societies. The money of people that you've been given to distribute or something, you keep it to yourself. You sell it to other people. You distribute it to a group of people, like a group of people that you want to, and not everybody. But I always comfort myself with the fact that eventually everything we do today, we are going to reap it tomorrow. So it doesn't really affect me that much if someone is acting heartlessly, because eventually you reap what you sow. So the government is I don't know, I like this series a lot. Every time I watch it, I look forward to another episode, because Jenifa is opening other diverse branches or diverse ways to tell the story. She doesn't focus it on only a certain group of people. We are always seeing new faces, new scenes, new acts, new attitudes. Like, kudos to Jenifa. She did so well. She also extended her helping hand to, Jenifa also extended her helping hand to the village as well. And that's a very good thing that I think if you have the means, Charlie, you should help her, because this life in this show, this is the life that there's no life, any future life anywhere. This is the life you are living. So if you are using this life as a ticket to your next life, at least make it a good life. Not being stingy, being selfish, being greedy, especially not even with yourself, with things that are supposed to be for other people, then you keep it to yourself. That's I think the consequences that comes with that is not going to be easy at all. So finally, Timini is coming home. This was a very funny scene that I was so impressed. Now you decide to go and visit your girlfriend. You know it's lockdown. You take an Okada. Okada tells you the tax force people there cannot get there. I don't know why Timini is dying to see his girlfriend. It's not as if he's dying to see his girlfriend. He's dying to see what his girlfriend is doing. But why should that concern you? I don't know why it should concern you. You trust her, yes. So why do you have to be some FBI agents and all that? Timini, please. I pray his girlfriend doesn't see him for like a week or doesn't talk to him for like a week, and that should serve as a lesson for him. Like, who does that? who goes to someone's house and goes to cause a scene. Imagine if it wasn't a relative. Like, this would have been a disgrace. This would have been a disgrace to the lady. And myself, I wouldn't have accepted it. I'll be very pissed, because you can't do this. It's so unprofessional. It's so immature. Like, Timini, please grow up. We know you love her, but it doesn't mean you should leave your common sense at home. So people try to, let me see, on the past that people protested. The government, they are going to give you some excuses. When they realize you are not taking the excuses, they start threatening you with the law. And I'm telling you, when you are strong enough to stand it, you realize that they are just empty threats. When you are strong enough, when you know your rights, when you are strong enough to face them, you realize they are all empty threats. Finally, when Timini got to the house and they sprayed him and all that, I don't know that this series is so fun. He has been isolated. Honestly. From the way he's going up and down, there's a very high risk that he has contracted the virus. I understand why Jenifa has isolated Timini. He deserves it. Timini deserves it, yes. So now to some expectations for the next episode. So I feel that since Jenifa, our madam, has written it in her diary that Timini is in trouble, let's wait for the trouble. Let's see how the trouble looks like. Is it going to be a sweet trouble, or is it going to be something that will shake Timini? And also, let's see the love story of the governor and his newfound love. Let's see how it ends. When you feel you've gotten a free milk somewhere, and because of that, you don't really see what's going. You are blinded with the negativity around you. Just know that it will come back to you. So I'm thinking that for now, the governor and his girlfriend will enjoy, but later, their deeds will come to a close. Their misdeeds will come to a close. Yeah. Now, on the scene of Adaku and Eliza, what I'm thinking is that Eliza won't sack Adaku. Adaku will live on her own. Honestly, Eliza will not sack. Somehow, initially, I was like, no, Adaku doesn't have the dignity to live on her own, like to live by herself. But I think she can. Eliza won't sack her, but you see, she has started blocking the cupboard and the rest. You start restricting her from some things, and Adaku will feel she's too old to be treated like this, and she will eventually leave. So I commend the tactics that Eliza is using to fight Adaku. I think it's a good one. You don't have to be so hard on yourself because of someone. Just be soft and know how to deal with the person. Yeah. So I'll end here for today. Let me know your thoughts on everyone, on Adaku, on Timini, on Eliza, on Lide. What do you think about the relationship? Do you think Timini will get back to his girlfriend? We all know what Timini did was wrong. Or if you have a different view, let me know in the comments box. Till next time, don't forget to subscribe for more videos and more updates. Bye.